So, guys, Dr. Abatti has finished Atiku. I mean, Dr. Abatti has really condemned the way Atiku is trying to lure Peter Obi back to the PDP without being clear in his terms. I mean, we all know that many people have condemned him, saying that Peter Obi should come form a merger with him, that he's ready to relinquish that position for Peter Obi only if, and that if is still a big question. You need to listen to what Dr. Abatti said about what Atiku equally said on Peter Obi coming back to the PDP before I let you watch that clip. So, guys, this is Peter Obi in Abuja. He visited a cardio hospital. I mean, Peter Obi has been going across Nigeria, visiting people, understanding and relating with them at this time that so many people are going through hard times. So, guys, this is Peter Obi in a cardio hospital in Abuja that is a specialist hospital meant for mostly children. And I tell you, many people are going through a lot in this country. We must commend Peter Obi's empathy. Apart from this, we all know he was in Kano this other day where he met, with the victims of the attack we talked about in my last video. So, guys, back to the video. Take a look at what Dr. Abatti has got to say about Peter Obi going back to the PDP to form a merger with Atiku. Take a look.
Made by former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, who over the weekend said that he will support the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 elections, Peter Obi, if the PDP decides to zone the presidential ticket to the South or Southeast in 2027. Atiku made the comment during an interview with BBC Hausa Service on its Facebook page on Friday, May 17th. Atiku also confirmed the meeting he had with Peter Obi last week, stating that it was a normal, friendly meeting, which was healthy for Nigeria's democracy, while admitting a possibility of a merger. Let's take this tweet from Otumba, who wrote, "If Atiku and Peter Obi work together in 2027, they'll kick Bola Tinubu out. Two options. One, Atiku drops his ambition and supports Peter Obi for president. Two, Peter Obi agrees to be Atiku's running mate. Then in 2031, after Atiku's administration, Obi will run as president." I mean, that's the top tweet regarding this story. But we know that Atiku Abubakar, it's not the first time that he is making this sort of commitment. He did the same back, ahead of the 2023 election. And a lot of people are saying, what's going to be different at this point? I know that you all discussed, possibility of mergers and what will come in 2027. We'll discuss that after I take this. In the meantime, Peter Obi on Sunday visited victims of the Kano mosque attack who were receiving treatment at the Murtala Mohammed Hospital in the state. The victims were recovering from a petrol bomb attack ignited by Shafiru Abubakar, a 38-year-old resident of Gezawa local government area of the state, who set the mosque on fire during early morning prayers after a dispute with worshippers. Peter Obi, in a post on X, said the incident served as a stark reminder of the importance of promoting peace, tolerance, and understanding in the society. I mean, Dr. Abatti, this is what we need to see, really. I always commend these sort of, activity from our leaders. I always commend it. I encourage that, our leaders should continue to show empathy. We did discuss this Kano bombing last week, horrific. At the time, there were about 24 victims in the hospital. And, it's good to see this sort of support. And, may those that have departed us, may their souls rest in perfect peace. A comment before we take our final story.
Okay, I think it's unfortunate that we continue to have these terror attacks.
Yes.
And, it just underlines the fact that insecurity remains a major problem in Nigeria. And President Tinubu and his team, they have their work cut out for them.
Yes.
They must make this environment secure. This incident in Kano occurred early morning prayer.
Terrible.
People had gone to the mosque. Yeah. And yet, no respect for places of religious worship, whether it is a mosque or it is a church. And this is why, we share the view with those who say that these people who perpetrate terror, banditry, insurgency, these are godless, mindless characters, plain criminals who must be treated as such and, not, model coddled, by the government. And Mr. Peter Obi, showing empathy, is something we recommend for all political leaders.
Absolutely.
People who are cynical, they will say he's doing it for political reasons, but it is important for us to see somebody who at least identifies with the plight of the people, to encourage the people, politics apart. Now, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, talking about the possibility of a merger. Yes, he did. But when he says, oh, he will step down for Peter Obi if it is the decision of the party, that's just political talk.
Yeah, we've heard this
in 2022, 2023, he said the space was left open for any member of the PDP to seek. No, it was the big problem in the PDP then was about zoning.
Yes.
And there were persons who were saying, look, this thing should go to the south. He didn't agree at the time. And in fact, it's one of the reasons why Mr. Peter Obi left the People's Democratic Party. But whether Mr. Peter Obi will go back to the PDP remains to be seen. Whether the LP and the PDP will come together remains to be seen.
Absolutely.
The PDP itself needs to put his house in order.
Right.
The LP itself needs to put his house in order before we begin to talk about the possibility of mergers or alliances.
I like that. Thank you, Dr. Abatti. We'll take our final story. In Benin City, Edo State, where the Oba of Benin, Oba Ewuare II, over the weekend, danced to songs of his forebearers when he received 2 artifacts from Germany through the National Commission for Museum and Monument. The national treasures include a wooden and bronze stools said to have been used in the 15th and 17th century. The artifacts were looted by the British during their invasion of the Benin Palace in 1897. Let's take a look. So cool to see our Oba dance. That's a beautiful celebration to see. It was such a unique experience.
And I was just making reference to Awole. You heard what he said? What he said? He said they looted.
They did.
They looted.
In the 18th century.
They looted. They stripped him bare.
Absolutely.
They stole for him. And they took it to go and adorn their they started claiming like they own it. It's now out of guilty conscience. They are returning their loot.
They should return it all. They should return everything.
They put it in their museum used to make money. The money they didn't give us over the years.
Yes, well, all right. Well, all right. I'm glad. I was happy to see the Oba dance. It was so cool to see him in the sunglasses. Well, I'd love to thank you all for your great analysis, as always, on what's trending.
Maybe you bring the Oba's topic back. Because there's a lot to say about stolen artifacts.
Should we do that tomorrow?
Well,
let's try to do that tomorrow. Well, all right.
Anyway.
Thank you. Well, that.
Atiku is not being straightforward in this merger. I mean, Nigerians want him to spell out the terms. Even if he feels it's too early, it's better for Peter Obi to know exactly what he'll be meeting in the PDP instead of him to get to the PDP. And tomorrow, Peter Obi will be told that, oh, the party has refused to zone. That is just what they are going to tell him, that the party has refused to zone. And you know, Atiku has got his money. His money can speak for him. His money can work for him. So, guys, apart from that, I want us to commend Peter Obi for his actions, you know, his act of empathy that we've seen across Nigeria. He has been touring the north recently, you know, going out to see people, meet with people, even if he doesn't give them anything. Coming to relate with people in times of difficulty is really a big plus. And we must commend Peter Obi. Like he has always said, elections are still far. He's doing what he has known best to do right from time. Even when he has not got into politics. He said he likes, you know, meeting people's need. And that is what we are seeing him doing. So, guys, let me know what you think about Atiku wooing Peter Obi back to the PDP. Do you think they will let Peter Obi gain the ticket of the party, or they just want to bring him back and then at the end of the day they will abandon him on the road and tell him that the party has decided not to zone the presidential ticket, and then somebody who is the best or the bigger bidder of, you know, getting the ticket will be the one to get the ticket, and then Peter Obi will lose out in this political race, in this presidential race, and it will then be to the advantage of the APC. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.